Yo, 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 new day, new day. Happy Progress Day, everyone. We finally got our asses together and actually did something, we did some progress, in terms of, not anything important, but we finally got some curtains up in the apartment. It was a whole fucking thing. Yeah, unemployment got me doing side quests. It is real. It is crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I just get bored. That's pretty much the reality of it. I just get so fucking bored. So I spent the better half of like 2 hours just walking up to the nearest store. The nearest store, yeah, right. The fucking I don't even know. Basically a store where you can buy like everything furniture esque, and right beside it is everything to do with, there's a shop to do with, home renovations and shit. Oh, god damn it. So I also got a couple screws and shit because we were running low. I realized a little too late that they were, a bit bigger than I initially thought. I don't know, I'm like halfway through putting up my, like a little shelf I've had just standing on the ground the last 2 months. To be fair, for the last 1.5 months, I just haven't been home, so, that's a whole thing. But it's just been standing there for 2 months. But, at last, I haven't actually checked if the screws I just bought are too big, because they were too big for the curtains, because the curtains, of course, first of all, they were too big. I just fucked up the actual measuring of them, because I don't know how to put them up. I don't know how to, I don't know how curtains really work. So I just eyeballed it, and by eyeballing I mean, I don't know, I actually did measure it, but I didn't really know what the fuck I was measuring. So when I got down there, I kind of hoped that somebody would pull up and say, yo, you need some help, and I would cry my eyes out, because yes, I did need help. Although, nobody really showed up, so I had to do it all on my own, Alpha Wolf Sigma style. And yeah, it worked out fine. I asked the guy if I could, just come back if the sizes were wrong. He said yeah, and looked at me kind of weird, because I didn't know that, but you were supposed to apparently just cut it off if it was too big. Just, take the closest saw and just cut it all off, which is so fucking retarded. It's in the manual. There is like a guide on how to put it up, like how to set up the curtains, right? Yeah, that fucking sucks. At first I didn't think we had a saw, so I was just about to, fucking head back. Then I spotted a saw, or my homeboy spotted a saw that he, I don't fucking, fucking stole from his dad or something. I don't know. We just have it lying around. I don't really know, but we figured something out. The screws were fucking impossible to get in, and I know it's not my screwdriver, even though everybody was shitting on my screwdriver. My screwdriver works fine. It is just the screws that are fucking a hell to deal with, because they are so slippery. And I don't really know what to do about it. I've seen a lot of, the bitch-ass TikTok clips, mainly from, Brook and Jubal in the morning type shit, like Reddit stories and stuff, where, if this exact thing happens, the screw is kind of just, not really going in. You can use some tape or something to, I don't fucking know, but it never really works, and I didn't want to pull a TikTok up on how to do it, because I am of course a man, and got somebody else to screw them in for me. Yippee! Anyway, so yeah, now we have actual curtains in the fucking living room, which is gonna be awesome. I also have some curtains for the D&D room, some for the fucking room with the actual living room, the television room. The issue here is we have 2 living rooms technically, but we have a sofa and TV room, and then we have a D&D room, aka, you know, where we're supposed to. It's supposed to be a dinner table, but it's a D&D table. Nobody can argue that. So yeah, dinner table is gonna be white curtains. TV room is gonna be black curtains, because black curtains for, you know, getting I don't know. We have a big fucking problem when we're eating at night, or, you know, in the evening when we're eating dinner. Watching fucking Saul Goodman do his thing. We can't fucking see a thing unless we have something blocking, like the windows. And that began to be a real fucking pain, especially when you know, when we shut the fuck up. When we get somebody over, when somebody visits, and we have to, you know, pull down whatever is covering the sun. Otherwise, we just live like cavemen. So, yeah, that's that. That's our little saucy secret. I don't know why I called it saucy. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, that happened, and then I don't know. I went on an unemployment side quest, I guess. So yeah. Whoa, thunder! Again, I spent the better half of like 2 hours just walking and trying to find screws and curtains, and then walking back again. So yeah, shout out to me, I guess. Yeah, that's the progress day, and then I also did some, you know, a very small amount of cleaning that we were, you know, just made it easier to pull up the curtains, and the living room looks so much better now. Also because I moved a bunch of shit around to make it just everything look cleaner. So yeah, we also got a D&D shelf up because because we bought some screws. And we got a D&D shelf up, and then I am halfway through getting my own shelf up. I measured out like where the holes are supposed to be, and then it was dinner time. Then I crunched down some noodles, and here I am, kind of rushing through this run because I don't know, just hoping to die early, I guess, because I'm getting picked up in almost exactly 20 minutes. By my dad, because I need to go to my mom's birthday party tomorrow. I say party as in, you know, it's not really a party, it's just a family gathering. But anyway, I'm gonna be there for, you know, 2 nights at my parents' place. That's gonna be pretty chill. I don't really know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, just kind of hang out. I got my Switch with me, so I can play some Dragon Quest. I don't even know if I talked about Dragon Quest at all on here, but I bought Dragon Quest. Fucking shit! I bought Dragon Quest. There we go. While I was in Japan, because I found. I also bought a. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. I've always kind of kept an eye out for Dragon Quest because I just hear people talking goated about it, or whatever the opposite of talking shit is. People are always gassing it up as being like not the greatest game of all time, and I can, you know, but it's fine. It's really solid. It's really good. It's just the benchmark of a good game is Dragon Quest. And I don't feel like I am a true gamer unless I've actually played Dragon Quest. And now I've begun my adventure. And I can already feel that, holy shit, this game is so much bigger than I thought. And not in a bad way at all, because this entire game is just kind of about adventure, I guess. It's, you know, I was about to say without spoiling too much, but I can't really spoil anything because I'm not that far into the game. You are the son of a legendary adventurer who has just kind of been missing for, I don't know, years at this point, maybe? Can't really remember, but it is, you know, you are summoned by the king on your 16th birthday? God, it hasn't even been that long since I played it. I cannot remember the lore here. I'm just gonna sound confident and gaslight you into thinking that, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's redo this. So you are the son of a legendary adventurer who has been missing for several years at this point, and nobody really knows where he is. Then on your 16th birthday, you get summoned by the king to go, you know, adventuring and saving the realm and whatnot from, like, the evil demon lord guy who is taking over the land, like, really classic stuff. I don't know if that is the actual plot, but, you know, I think mainly you just gotta, you know, go find your dad. So, yeah, that's the whole point. I'm expecting my dad to still be alive, but who really knows? I don't know, it's just a classic adventure story. So, Fama, been there. But you know, it's a what do you call it, 2.5D adventure game. Like, of course, it's a Japanese RPG. So I'm expecting at some point I'm gonna, you know, the final boss is God. That is what I'm expecting. I think I saw a YouTube video with that once, and that has stuck with me ever since. So that's what I'm expecting, but it feels so low-key right now in terms of, you know, you are just a rookie guy, a rookie adventurer, on a squad of guys that are going around adventuring. I don't really know. I feel like I haven't even gotten past the tutorial yet, because I am still at a point where I have explored for, you know, quite a while. I have a couple hours to my name, but I still have so much more left. I just unlocked, like, the actual, you know, bigger part of the map, and I've done a little bit of adventuring there, you know, a little bit of monster ass kicking. I found a guy in a tower who was supposed to, I don't know what he was supposed to do. I don't know. I'm giving up on my gaslighting. I don't remember enough of this. A guy in the tower that I was supposed to find because he knew something. And then he sent me over to a city, and then the city sent me over... I don't even know if he sent me over to a city. I just kind of explored a city. I found a city, at least, that is just kind of asleep. They're just asleep. And, I think that was why I should go over to the tower. No. Okay, so... Fuck. Okay, the sleeping city is, like, the central plot point. For now, at least. It kind of feels like a side quest, but I know it's not a side quest, which is why, you know, it's a great feeling. Plus points for that. What was the point? I was supposed to go east and find, like, the Elven City or something and deliver the Moonstone, Sleepstone, some sort of stone to a city out west? Shit, I don't know where the guy in the tower fits into all this, but, you know, that's essentially where I am right now. I've done some of these things, and I don't know. I'm hoping to gain access to outside, you know, to the city to the west, but I don't really know how, because I need to find a key, and the guy just says, yeah, if you can't find the key, there's... I mean... Come on now, dog. Are you a noob or what? And I don't know, it kind of pisses me off, but I also think it's really funny that it pisses me off. Because it is so clearly just rage bait. And it is just a game. But the fact that he's calling me out for, like, wanting to know where the key is... like, he literally asked me, do you know where the key, or do you want to know where the key is? And then he says, get fucked. I'm not telling you where the key is. If you can't find it, you have no chance of survival on the other side of this gate. And I find it so funny, but also, God, I do really want to know where the key is, because I genuinely have no fucking clue. And I think the strat is just I don't know, I'm just gonna explore, I guess, a couple of, like, the area that I have unlocked. You know, no shit, right? But I'm just gonna explore the area that I've unlocked right now, and then follow the coastline, maybe find something else to do, maybe get the key through some, I don't know if it's like a main mission to find the key. Did I kill him and he killed me at the same time? That would fucking suck. I sorta hope not. Anyway, yeah. I made it in time, I guess. Yeah. I'm heading out. Bye.